What's good, people? So, today I just want to do a weekly review of what happened this week. So, this week was pretty much a break even week for me. So, I had two trades this week, as you can see here, one win and one loss. So, but both of them are basically break even. The win was basically a 0.2%, 2.7% gain, and the loss on a Wednesday was also a negative 0.1% gain. So cumulatively, it was a 0.17% gain on that account. So I still consider that a break even. So yeah, so pretty much a good week, So because any week you don't really lose money is a good week, right? Even if you didn't take any trades and you managed to stay away from the markets, right? That's a good week, because as we all know, our jobs as traders is that the number one objective is capital preservation, right? Risk management, right? And if you're able to look at the market for the entire week and not be tricked into taking setups, right, that are potentially not going to yield results, that's a successful week, right? Number one rule always capital preservation, capital preservation, capital preservation. So yeah, this week, yeah, like you saw in my previous videos, was kind of a range bound week. It was chopping up and down. It didn't really commit in one direction or the other. There were opportunities. I did get finagled because the trade I was in on Monday, it pulled back and I got scared and I closed. Had I not closed, it would have actually pushed a lot lower. But it didn't really hit the original target I had on Monday. Now, on Wednesday, I was able to get it back in the trade, and that trade actually went into a 4-hour profit before also reversing and then taking me out, or me closing at break even. So there was opportunities, right? Like, let's say I held on to the first opportunity on Monday, I would have made at least something like 4 5 R, right, from that, because I entered really at the top of the week. That was on a Monday, and then it really moved significantly. So had I not got finagled and played myself, by closing prematurely, I would have enjoyed like let's say a 5 hour move. And on this trade on Wednesday, which was a scale into the same position because they were both short positions, this went to a 4 hour move. So let's say I capitalized on 5 hour, closed 5 hour, maybe on the scaling I also got 4. That would have been a plus 9 hour week. That would have been amazing. But you know what? Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, in hindsight, we don't want to be hindsight heroes, because a lot of traders are hindsight heroes. You look back at the previous data and you say, oh, this and that and that. What really matters is what did you do in the moment. And honestly, looking back, even though I got out at a pretty much break even, I'm really, really happy with my performance this week. And yeah, as you can see, the profits were just $8. This is Fiverr's phase 2 account, so I'm on a phase 2. Let me just go back to the previous. So it's been a while, actually. Well, not that long. I started this challenge in October, right? October 15th. This is the day I actually got the account. $5,000. It's a 5,000. It's a 5K account. So I don't know the rest of the. I didn't trade that first week, but second week I traded, then third week I traded. It was all losses. I started with high risk. I was risking like 1%. Here I don't know. I think there might have been two trades this day. I think I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me change it to the number of trades. Okay, there was one trade today on this week. So usually 1% it would be of a $5,000 account would be $50, right? But somehow I lost 70. So I think I risked a lot more, risking like 1.5%. And then here I also risked two trades. Two trades I lost. So total 3 trades. I lost a lot here, right? I'm down like almost like 1.75%. And then this second week also I had two losing trades. So I was down bad, that first month, right? But then when we go to the next month, which was in November, it picked up a bit. I mean, totally the whole month I had 9 trades, 4 winning trades, but some of the winners are actually break evens. As you can see, this is a break even, this is a break even. So there's really 2 really winning trades and a bunch of losing trades. But despite that, I managed to finish the week. Complete the month with a 1%, almost 1.2% profit. And here we are now in the first week of December. Honestly, it's taken a bit longer than I thought. I was hoping to finish this challenge because it's phase 2. Phase 2 is just 5%. I just need to make 5%, right? And I was hoping I'd do it in less than a month. Now it's almost 2 months now. I think next week will be like, okay, maybe in the next 2 weeks it will be like 2 months. So honestly, my target is before the end of this month, I complete the challenge. I think I'm back up. If let's look at the total account. So yeah, I'm basically this is my account balance right at 4865. So I'm down like 3%. Just under 3%, for just over 3%, under 3%. Yeah. So yeah, I think next week I'm gonna try to. Because usually what happens is when I go deep in drawdown, I reduce my risk to half, right? So usually I risk 1% if I'm in profit, above break even. But then if I go start to go in a drawdown, I reduce it to 50%, right? So I risk 0.5%. So what that helps me with is if I keep on losing, I don't like rocket towards my drawdown limit, but then it also slows down the drawdown recovery. But that's good because it helps with your psychology. But now I'm close enough to break even. I'm just like under 3% to break even, so I might start risking 1% back because I really do want to finish this. Now I don't want to rush myself, but I know what I'm capable of doing, right? So I know I have it's something that I can do. A lot of times, you just I don't know, you play yourself out of good winning positions because of your psychology. So I'm trying to not let that happen because honestly, if I tell you what happened in my phase one account, I have a phase one account that took me, I think, a year plus to pass that, which was ridiculous. All you have to make is 8%, especially when you trade in the fivers. 8% phase one, and then 5% phase two. So I do not want a repeat of that. In phase two, I really want to complete this in okay, now it's already been a month and a half. By the end of this month, I want to complete the phase two and get to the funded stage. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's my weekly wrap up for now. As you can see, this is the results so far. I started trading in October. October I had a negative 4%. November I eked out a 1.2% profit, and now here we are in December now. So hopefully December I'll be able to make back all the losses and then also go straight to the profit target. It's just 5%. It's really not a lot. With a 1% risk, that's just a 5-hour trade. So I'm in drawdown 3%. So altogether, I need to make 8%. So let's say I get two great 1 to 4 risk reward trades, and they're both winners, and I'm risking 1%. That's easy, straight to top profit target. And you can do that in 2 days. In a week. If I get some good positions. So yeah, that's it for now. Let's see what next week brings, and yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.